Hey Selby, so this is our first feedback in Photoshop. So the first thing I do is I look to see if your image is the correct size. So I go to image size, looks good. And then I just start to look at what the requirements are. Because your imagery looks pretty cool, and I look to see if the images are the correct size and all that kind of stuff. There's kind of a big problem with not using the layer masks. I also noticed you didn't do the first textbook assignment. That's really important to do before doing this assignment because you don't want to. I hate to say it, but masks is almost this whole assignment, so you're going to get really few points. And I know you did a lot of work on, taking away the backgrounds. But again, we're doing non-destructive editing, so we're using layer masks. So a few things to just kind of clue you in a little bit. At the top of this is the same thread we're in now. I always post a grading rubric, so you can see exactly how you're losing points. Did not use layer masks. So, and it goes into the different ways that you lose points or gain points for that matter. This other notes thing, again, right here, this is what the icon for layer mask looks like. It's a little black thing in the layers panel. So basically, you're editing the background out in a mask, not on the actual photo, so it's non-destructive. And again, this is what we did in the last assignment. This is the assignment this week that really, these are very important to do first because you won't have the skills to do the other assignment. And see the layer masks here? This was part of the book lesson. So I would suggest going back and doing this lesson and then adding the layer masks to your assignment. So let's carefully just kind of look at what you got here. We're not doing background this week. I just turn all the background stuff off because then I can see I can see what's going on with the rest of it. We're not doing backgrounds this week anyway. So again, trying to get rid of all of this stuff, and I don't know where's that purple thing. Yeah, I don't know why that's purple. So anyway, I'm going to make another layer, and I'm going to just fill it with white because I just want to see what you have going here. So something must be up here that's affecting it. Oh, okay, you've got that. Yeah, so let's look at your images first to see really what we have here. I'm not sure what this is. The first thing I want to mention is that none of these look old. They don't look like they're from the dump. They look new. And that's the problem. This is an assignment that is really difficult because it's hard to find things that look old. So I would, in Google image search, I would search for things like, let me see those other examples. I would search for things, like this one, rusted garbage can. These kind of look new too. He lost a lot of points for these images not fit. I mean, they don't fit into the what the client wants if they don't look old. This one looks okay. But again, so in Google, you can go ahead and do something like, old shoes or something like that. And then you're going to get, and this is from that thing. I don't want to repeat myself over and over because that's why I make these videos. My hope is that you look at them. So, and again, with the images here, then you can do, if you, turn the tools on, you can do size, and this is how you get the big size, right? Larger than 2 megapixels. So, seriously, you're, they need to look old. This looks old. I mean, that would work. So they really need to look like, they don't just need to be dirty, they need to look like they're from the garbage, right? So if you're going to continue with the theme, you need to just find some, and you can look under like, let's see what other images you have that could work, but they just don't look old. Again, water bottle looks right off the shelf, the safety pins. You just need to find some old stuff or just change, or you can change your, your concept. So for the head, you could probably do something like, you know, vintage doll head or something. And then you might be able to find one like this or something. You know what I'm saying? So you just have to really put some thought into your Google searches or take the pictures yourself, either way. You know, again, you know, rusted metal. It all kind of depends on your keywords, right? So again, you've got some objects that look kind of rusty that, you know, I don't know what, you know, or you can do some more specific things like rusted metal pipe, you know, something like that. So again, really, really important to get off to a good start on this. So this is way too low quality. You can see when I zoom it in, I mean, I don't even know what this is actually. It's so pixelated that you can't see it. These are too small a resolution too. Do you see how clear this is? And then this is really blurry. So since you have to redo the masks, you might as well find some better images. I mean, I like your idea, though. I don't suggest using a doll head. It just makes it look like a doll, and we don't even have the client doesn't want anything to do with the doll, so that won't work. Okay, so again, you know, and I was going to show you someone in your classes again. See all their image masks here. You know, each, you know, and let's say you have two different things. You just have to mask it once and then copy the layer. But just really important, and you know, unfortunately posted pretty late, so you don't really have much time to revise this to get your weekly assignment in on time. So anyway, I hope you get this feedback, and you know, just grab me on Hangouts. I'm really available. Hopefully we can get you back on the right track. So I'd really suggest first doing the textbook lessons and then doing the assignment. Okay.